Yo, what up, what up? This is your boy Philip Williams from WheelsJamsBeats.com. The reason for this video, what I want to do is I want to show you guys a simple technique that I use on a daily basis to create engagement and to actually reinforce my brand and to get people to begin to pay attention to basically introduce my brand to other people that I'm targeting, which are rappers, right, and singers, right? And so I want to show you guys a simple technique that I use every day on Facebook, and you can use this technique and you know, put it all over social media, but it really works really well on Facebook. Now I'm on Facebook now. That you can see my wall here, my news feed, and what I want to show you is a technique that I use, and that's called, basically what I do is I create memes, and I create those in a way that cause engagement and get people to, again, recognize my brand. So what you see on my wall here is a meme right here. It says, every day do something that will lead you closer to God. And there's a reason why people create these, and that's because they engage, and people engage with those memes. And so it's really important. It actually creates more engagement. What I mean by engagement: likes, comments, shares. When it's good information, when it's good content, people will engage on it, and that's big and that's important for you as a producer, because the more engagement that you get on your posts, the more people will lean in to find out more about you. All right, and so I'm going to show you a technique that I use. What I do is, first off, what really causes people to engage and respond on my posts is putting up really good quotes. And so what I want to do is, and actually you guys will be able to watch this video and follow along and do the same thing for your own business, right? For your own beat selling brand. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go over to, what I do is I like to pull up quotes. All right, so I'll go to simple, let's see, what is it, quote. Actually, there's a website I'm gonna show you guys, and I just gotta find it real quick here, but I use it all the time and I can't think of it right now, but I'll find it. I'm just gonna Google real quick. Yes, Brainy Quote. So if you go to brainyquote.com, right? I'm just gonna click on it here, but brainyquote.com. All right, and what I like to do, because I want to target a specific niche. I want to target musicians and artists, people who like music. So what I like to do is I like to find quotes that deal with music. So what I'll do is I'll just type music quotes in the search field. Okay, and you know, this, look at that. Look at all these music quotes. So what I'll do is I'll go through the quotes and I'll find something that kind of resonates with me. And the nice thing about social media is it's all about sharing information and sharing, just sharing what you see. And so what I'll do is I'll take a quote. I'll say, let me find a good quote. After silence, that which comes nearest is expressing the inexpressible is music. Nah, maybe not so much. Here's one. If music be the food of love, play on, right? So what I'll do, this is what I'll do, guys. Also, let me do another thing. Let's go to another website called Canva, okay? Now, Canva is a free website that allows you to create graphics, and you can use those graphics anywhere. You can download those graphics and you can post them. And so what I like to do is I like to create all my memes in Canva. If you go to canva.com, you'll be able to log in there, get a free membership, and they have some paid stuff in there, but you could totally use it for absolutely free and create all kinds of graphics, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on social media, because they have templates in there that you can use. You don't even have to be a graphic designer. You can just use templates, and man, it's incredible stuff. So what okay, so I'm there. Now let me go back to, actually let me put a black background on here. Just do a black background. I'm gonna go back to that quote that I just showed you guys on, where's that at? Oh, that's my spot, guys. Bear with me, guys. And I'm trying to keep this video short, but you know. Okay, here we go. So here it is. So Brainy Quote. All right, so that quote, where was it? If music Be the Food of Love, Play On. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, all right, and I'm going to paste that into my Canva. Let's see if that pastes in correctly for me. Paste. I'll do paste and match style. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just with my mouse, I'm just going to just drag this over and line it up on the page, and then I'm just going to clean this up here real quick. Guys, I'm telling you, when you get in the habit of doing this, you'll see this. This is great value to have a website like this that you can use and create this kind of stuff. So, if music be the food of love, play on. Okay. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to copy that. Okay, and I'm going to drag it down. And when you're doing quotes, you always want to give credit to the one who said it, right? When you're quoting somebody, right? You don't want to just have it like you're the one who said it, because you're not the one who said it. But what I like to do is I just go back and I highlight, just highlight that, close those notifications out. So I highlight the one who, the name of the person that actually said the quote, and then I'll paste it. Clean this up real quick. Okay, kind of drag that, make that wider here. Might have to shrink that down a little bit, so we'll just go in here and shrink it down. All right, so I'm doing this, guys. I'm doing this for example as well too. Like I would take a little more time to do it, but I just want to show you how you can do this in like 10 minutes, right? Even less. Like the more of a hang you get, the more, if you get the hang of it, you'll be able to do it in less time. But I just want to show you guys real quickly. The other thing I might want to do is change the font. You can change the font in here. There's a font that I really like to use that works well. Is Helvetica. Let me find that. There it is. Well, Helvetica-ish, right? But that's really, they're copying off of Helvetica, which is the font. Go here. And I'll find it again. Let's see. Boom. Okay, so there it is. Now here's the kicker. This is what you got to do, right? This is where the branding comes in. So what I'll do is I'll highlight this and I'll copy it and then bring it down to the bottom. All right. And then this time I'm going to type in my web URL, which is WillJams. Spell it wrong. Beats.com. Okay. All right. And then what I'll do is I'll add a color to it. I add like add a green to make it pop. Right. So you have this quote that I think is a good quote, and so a lot of people are going to respond to this quote. I'm giving the credit to who said it. Right. William Shakespeare, and they're going to see my web URL. So what I'm not doing is saying buy my beats. Right? What I'm not doing is saying click on this link. But what I am doing is introducing my brand in a way that adds value to people, but then they still remember, oh, hey, you know what, that WillJams Beats, when I get an opportunity, I'm gonna go check that website out, right? Plus, when people respond, when they like this post, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna respond back to them. And if they comment, I'm gonna comment back. And what that does is create engagement with other potential clients. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's go ahead and save this. And what I'm going to do is just download it right to my desktop. So JPEG. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I click download. Go to JPEG. All right, so it's going to download to my desktop, and then I'm going to share it. What I like to do is I like to share these memes to between 10 to 15 Facebook groups. And So let's see, let's go ahead and get that. Actually, I'm gonna just drag it into my desktop and then pull it in when I'm ready here. But what I like to do is post them in between 10 to 15 groups. And a simple way, now you can go in and you can post these into different groups. Like if you're a member of a lot of groups, like I have tons of groups that I'm a member of. But what I like to do is, I mean, that'll take all day, right? To try to do that, to try to post in all these groups. So what I do is I use a simple tool. I use a tool called OctaSuite, okay? What this tool allows me to do, it allows me to post in several Facebook groups, all with one post. And so it's automation. So it really makes it a lot easier, so I'm not sitting here posting in groups all day long, right? All right. Okay, so I'm in my account. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me show you something. This is a real nice trick here. I'm gonna go back to my Facebook page and just go to my Fanbook page. I'm actually gonna post. Let's see. Okay, share a photo. I'm actually gonna drag that picture into my Facebook page. And I'm also going to type out that same quote. I'm going to type it out as well on the post. So there's the quote. Let me grab it again. And guys, this is worth it. When I show you what I do with this, you'll be like, okay, this makes sense. All right, so, and then we'll take out all the tags here. Put some quotations in there. I didn't put quotations in the comment on the actual picture, but I did give credit, right? I did give credit to who said it. Okay, William. I didn't click on that. Just want to make sure I'm spelling that right. Spelling is not my strongest suit. I just have to admit that, guys. So I have to use spell check all the time. But you know what? It'd be like that sometime, right? So here we go. So William Shakespeare. I'm just gonna give this some space. All right, now I'm gonna publish this, right? So boom, there it is. Now what I'm gonna do is do a right click on where it says just now. I'm gonna do a right click on that, and I'm gonna copy. Let's see, copy link. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my OctaSuite software. I'm going to, where it says here, link URL, I'm going to paste that link right there. And what that's going to do is that's going to paste the actual link to that Facebook post. And then I'm going to also just ask a question. Do you agree? Question mark. Okay. I love this tool because I can go and I can select groups, and you can also create like you can create custom groups, custom categories for all of your groups. So I have a group specifically or a category for specific groups like Christian rappers. I call it Christian rappers. So I'm going to select that, and it's 30 groups, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit post. And that's going to post that Facebook post. It's actually going to share that Facebook post to 30 groups that are specific to Christian rappers, right? And what that's going to do is that's going to bring awareness. That's going to create engagement to my posts. So I'm going to go ahead and hit post. And let me do a couple of things. It's asking me to add some credentials real quick. All right, so here we go. And there it is. So now it's actually going to post into all those 30 groups. And the thing about Facebook is if Facebook, the algorithms sense that you are just posting in multiple groups the same thing, and you're doing it like one after another, you could potentially get your Facebook page slapped down to where they're like, you can't post for 6 months or whatever, or they'll shut your page down. And so the thing about using a tool like this, and this is a paid tool. There's other tools out there, but this is what I love to use because it saves me time, and I don't have to sit and post in multiple groups. I don't have to take an hour to do that. But with this, it saves me the time, and it does it in a way to where there's a delay so that you know, the posts don't get avoided and shown as spam in the spam filters with Facebook, if that makes sense. It knows that Facebook algorithm, and so it knows how to post it with a certain delay. So it posts like a human being would post, basically is what I'm saying. And it's not a thing where it's just you're just posting in a bunch of groups all at one time. Really important, guys. So while that's doing that, let me show you guys the type of results that you'll get. And here's the deal. The thing is, most people that post in these groups are just spamming. They're just like going, let me give you an example. Let me go to a group here real quick. And let me find one here. So here's one. I actually use this group quite a bit. All gospel rap artists promote your music. Okay, so what you see in this group, guys, and if I see your post, if your post is on here, guys, really, please don't take it personal, but I want to show you guys for a demonstration's sake. You're going to see a bunch of posts of people's videos, but guess what, guys? No likes, no comments, no shares. Okay? Like really, like one, okay? And how many is in this group? There's over 12,000 people in that group, and there's like one person that liked that post right there. So what I'm seeing is a lot of spamming, a lot of people posting, but not a lot of engagement. What I'm showing you today on this video is going to cause you to see real engagement on your posts. See, what I'm doing is something different than everybody else. Don't try to do what everybody else is doing. Okay, wait. There was one that actually got a couple pieces of engagement where somebody liked it. I missed it. Man, I missed that example. But you guys get the picture. Like, there's nobody engaging. Oh, here it is. So, okay, so this one, there's a few people that engaged on this post, right? But still, that's probably not the results that individual is looking for. What I would love to show you guys, and sometimes I'm doing this, and as soon as I post it, then I start to see engagement on my wall or on my post. But what you guys are going to see, and what I'm going to be able to see with my post, is that people are going to be, because I asked that question, because what I posted on that meme was valuable, people are going to like it, they're going to comment, and they're going to share. And what do I do with that engagement? I respond back, and I ask them other questions. I start to build relationship with those artists, right? And so that's a part of the challenge that I put in the group, is for you guys to create engagement with at least 2 artists, right? Don't show them that you don't try to promote your beats, right? Create engagement. Start to build relationships with artists. Later, you can invite them to your page. As a matter of fact, I would ask for them. I would allow them to ask me for my link. Allow them to ask. Don't you bring it up. Ask them, hey, do you got a place? They'll ask you, do you have a place where I can go listen to your beats? Oh, hey, great. Yeah, I sure do. Here's the link, right? Allow them to give you permission to share your music. You'll see a much better result in your business, guys. So hey, I hope this is helpful to you guys. Take action on this. If you want a link for how to get the OctaSuite software, just hit me in my inbox. I'll share that with you guys. Like I said, it is a paid product, but man, it saves you a ton of time. Definitely don't forget to go to Canva. That's a free platform that you're able to go to, and you can create all kinds of graphics for your business for absolutely free. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. It's your boy Will Jams Beast, and I thank you for tuning in. Take action, guys. All right, peace.